Returning my 30th expensive birthday gift from my boyfriend, 45M, after deciding to end things. Last month was my birthday and my boyfriend bought me a designer bag and wallet. We've been together 5 years. Right after my birthday I went overseas to visit my family for 3 weeks. Now I'm back and he informed me that he decided to start taking his fitness journey more seriously, which would require more of his time. The catch here is that he has a son and has him 50% of the time, which means we get to spend time together 3 times a week. 2 times after 10 p.m. for a couple of hours and 1 day on the weekend. Important to mention, he's also my neighbor, so he might swing by here and there. After his statement, I decided that this wasn't going to work for me, as he's putting gym before me on his list of priorities and we'll barely have time to see each other. Now my dilemma is that my birthday gift was pretty expensive. Would returning the gift be the right thing to do? Info: have you already used the bag and wallet? I wouldn't bother returning them unless he asks you to. They were a gift. Gifts are not typically returned upon breakups. They are yours. They were a gift. I would not want them back if I gave them to you. If it were me, I would offer to. I don't know that there's a moral obligation to, necessarily, but given the circumstances you outlined I would do it. I think the fact you acknowledge that the gift was expensive and posting what you should about gift suggests that you have good high morals. I would say return it. It's just a bag and wallet, who cares? It also unconsciously teaches your brain that materials things are important, which is a no-no. I think it's right to offer it, but be careful what you say and with the tone. Don't sound huffy. I thought you might want this back? He might suggest you keep it. And as he is your neighbor, it's better to be cordial rather than totally freeze him out. Do you think you would use the bag? Or would you end up selling it? Seems a shame you can't go to the gym together though. If there isn't a lot more to this, if you had stayed together longer, it's likely you would have spent some time with him when his son was there. It would have been surprising he bought such an expensive gift if he didn't envisage continuing the relationship. It was a gift that can't be returned to the store. I wouldn't give it back. If say it was a family heirloom, I would give it back. Something though with no emotional or family attachment, I don't think needs to be returned. He chose to spend the money on you. Are you going to issue an invoice for every penny you spent on him during your relationship? It was a gift. No need to. My family has a policy of no strings attached to gifts. So I mean you don't need to give them back emo. They are yours in all rights. It's up to you though. I don't think it makes you mean or rude not to offer to return them. One of my exes and I exchanged V-Day goods and I didn't offer to return my expensive custom controller, so hey, do what you want. Am I the only one thinking she'd be doing him a favor leaving just because he chose to take his health more seriously? Confused face. It's a gift. Gifts are never meant to be returned. It's a reminder of a beautiful memory. Keep them. The gifts are yours to keep. It was a gift, not a loan. Why not? If you have doubts, just do the right thing and return it. Do what you want to do. If you feel like returning it is the right thing to do, do it. But still, it was a gift though. And people don't give gifts expecting them to be returned. At least they shouldn't. I would honestly say to just keep it. But you should just do what feels right to you. So you ended it without even compromising? If so, sounds like the relationship was already over. It was a gift. I wouldn't return it. If the breakup was amicable, ask him if he would like you to return it. It was in fact a gift. which implies there are no strings attached. However, if you feel uncomfortable with how much it cost and how soon you split after getting it, then there is no reason why you have to keep it. If I was your ex and the split was amicable, I'd probably tell you to keep it if I wasn't experiencing any kind of financial hardship. You are not a good candidate for marriage. It's the thought that counts. Make the offer to return them and see what he says.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicuricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.